Uh, so this is our project two, uh, and this is a Captology project. I'm Schweb, uh, and then our goals and objectives is to understand Captology and its effects on the minds of people and their life. To know why the stewardship of global collective has a much bigger impact on the world than you think, and to know the people who fought against the major companies and the impact of their actions. So, captology is the study of computers as persuasive technologies. Like in general, it means like social media platforms are like tracking your data to determine what you like and dislike to make the platform more compatible to you and just make you more compelled to like stay on the platform. How it affects you. So, since 2004, a lot of digital media users have grown from like 100 million to like 3.5 in 2018, 3.5 billion. And the most used one is Facebook, leading at like over 2 billion, and then YouTube and WhatsApp and all those other ones staying like above like basically 500 million. It's a lot. The methods, um, using methods of captology, social media corporations can increase the time the users spend on it, which in turn makes them a profit. So like over the years, like a lot of it's been going from like less than 3 hours to more than 6 hours thanks to captology, like the use of their social media platforms.
Hi, I'm Sunny. I'm also in group two. So the stewardship of Global Collective is a big data initiative that enables the collection and processing of the epistemology of social interactions through social media and the internet and information technologies. So this essentially collects and analyzes all of the data involved in how people talk to each other, what they're talking to, and clumps it all together into large group-based properties so that, well, at first it was just so that it was easier to analyze people and have a better understanding of society as a whole. But through captology, this has been used by bad actors to essentially create advertising groups and targeted advertisements in order to better sell products to end users. So for SDG2, which is zero hunger, it relates to captology because companies use information technologies to propagandize the impoverished people in order to maximize profits. This can be seen through McDonald's cutting their prices or other fast food chains propagandizing to lower income families more often. And this both diminishes the issue of hunger in the public eye, as well as giving people with food insecurity easier access to cheap, unhealthy foods. Along with fast food advertising, I mean, it's fast food. Um, Poorer people are getting advertised to consume worse foods instead of like salads or healthier alternatives. I mean, a bottle of water currently costs more than a Coke, which just puts into perspective how bad the problem has gotten already. Finally, companies use social media and capitalogical influences to shift the blame for hunger and food insecurity. This shifts the blame from corporations and inadequate facilities to an end user problem. It's your problem and it's your fault for not having food and being hungry. It is not because society is unequal or because um, other societal systemic issues have forced you and your family into a poverty setting. No, it's completely because of you and your own actions. And this is the narrative that social media companies are attempting to push through capitology. And this hides the real issue, which moves the focus away from groups which are actually focusing on how to address these problems by diverting resources from these groups that are trying to actually help and make a real change to just being casual and complacent and ignoring the problem because you think that it's already being solved by other companies that aren't actually doing anything.
Hi, I'm Nico. I'm in group two as well. For STG 10, we related it to Captology because companies they use information technologies to minimize real world effects of inequality. They can also use social media and advertisements to redirect focus away from real solutions, more towards manufactured solutions, which don't hurt the company's bottom line. Certain malicious groups will also use capitological methods to reframe inequality so that it's more normalized and so people care less about it. Groups will also use social media and influencers to propagate the narrative that inequality isn't real, which further preserves inequality as a part of society instead of something that can and should be changed. These are some of the major whistleblowers and major companies. So first we have Francis Haugen, a Facebook whistleblower who supplied internal documents to Congress and the Wall Street Journal. Then there's Chelsea Gleason. She was accused, she accused Google of pregnancy discrimination and retaliation. Timnit Gebru, he co-authored a research paper about the downfalls of one of the AI software programs that Google uses to run their search engine. Lawrence Berland, she spoke out and organized petitions against Google's contracts with the US Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. And I think probably one of the most famous ones is Edward Snowden. He released classified information which showed that the US government was collecting data on all its citizens. Next slide. So Captology number or STG number 16, governments and bad political actors use information technologies to minimize the effects and severity of corruption. Mobile technology contributes to STG 16 by facilitating access to information and the right to free expression, while digital identity leverages mobile as a trusted and robust solution for the undeserved. Together, these lead to greater social and economic inclusion and make individuals more visible to their governments. Countries such as Tanzania and Pakistan use mobile technology for birth registration, which makes it easier for parents in rural areas to register the birth of their children. Next slide. And then these are just some of the websites that we use to get all our information.
All right, so that was our project two, Captology, and yeah, that's it.